Good morning. I'm Rebecca and I'm 49 and I have young onset Alzheimer's. I'm going to have to find a new intro because that's getting old. Anyways, I wanted to kind of touch on something that I mentioned the other day in one of my videos about how I was talking to myself, but I was sure that somebody was asking me questions and I was responding to them and then they weren't there, and that hasn't happened in months. And so I woke up this morning at 7:30 and swore that my friend was standing right beside my bed asking for some Tylenol and asking over and over again. And then I was trying to answer them. And then I thought they walked out into the living room. So I'm screaming their name, screaming out loud. I'm like, why is she not answering? That is why would you come into my room and ask me for Tylenol and then not respond to me at all? I was getting, I was actually very frustrated. So I started saying their name, kind of pissed off. It's you're waking me up for Tylenol and then you're in the living room and you can't hear me all of a sudden. And then I checked their location and they were nowhere near my house. Whether to be happy, sad, or scared about that, or all of the above. Anyways, I noticed people were, when I did a video on symptoms, I didn't say anything about appointments, and oh my God, I think that was probably the absolute worst and the one that was affecting me the most at the beginning. Oh my God, I totally forgot about it because somebody said, did you miss appointments in the comments? And I was like, oh, I forgot because now I don't work or anything. So my appointments are and I'm not going for testing for Alzheimer's anymore. So my appointments are there's not many of them, And, but yeah, so I remember what I would struggle with is if I would get an email from a specialist of a certain time and day of the week that I had to go to an appointment, I couldn't remember from the email to the calendar app what day and time. And so I would always put it on the wrong day and the wrong time. And I would show up to those appointments on the wrong day at the wrong time. One day I remember I had this appointment that I had put a down payment on it for, and it was a 6-month wait to get in to see this person. And I woke up I had pre-planned going in there and walk downtown, which is a half an hour walk from where I am, and realized, and then I thought I was outside the door and I thought, you do a lot of mistakes with your appointments. You should double check. So I went into my email after I had spent 2 days planning on going down there and then actually being down there. And then I realized it was the wrong day. So, and that happened all the time. And it wasn't that I forgot the day and time from my Gmail app to my calendar app. It's that I would, in my brain, it would be, I literally thought I was putting it on the right day, and I was never doing that. So I was starting to be late, and I'm the kind of person that used to be 20 minutes early for every appointment because I'm very, kind of type A in that way. Not anymore. So then it ended up being that I had to, I'd be like, oh, I have an appointment, and then everyone would know, to ask me. And so then I had to start sending pictures, screenshots of the emails to friends and family that were kind of helping me track my appointments to verify if I was supposed to actually be at that appointment. So that was a really big issue. And then one time, this is another kind of big red flag symptom at the beginning, is I get my meds blister packed and I get a whole month's worth. So I get 4 packages, and I saw that I was running out and that I wasn't going to have meds for the next day. So when that happens, in my brain, I'm like, okay, I've got to do this, this, and this today, so can't do it today. And then I have this, this, and this tomorrow, so I probably can't do it tomorrow. That's okay. I can go one day without my medication. So here, I'm on day 2 now. The day 2, I haven't had any medication. So, and I'm thinking, okay, I got to get to the pharmacy tomorrow, which will be day 3. Day 3 of planning, but day 2 without meds. And I couldn't get to the pharmacy. My day was whatever. Anyways, we're on day 4 and it's the end of the day. And I'm like, I'm going to go into like withdrawal with some of these stupid meds I'm on. So I get there and then I stand in this 40-minute line because I don't know if anywhere that you guys are at, but my pharmacy is always busy. Stand in line and then I go up to the cash register and I'm like, I haven't taken meds in 3 days. And this is my 4th day planning, getting here, and it's like 7:00 at night. I get up to the till and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. You're not due for your meds for 2 weeks. What? So I went home and then I opened my med drawer and then my meds were there. I don't know why I didn't see them before, but I just didn't see, I looked, I didn't see them. That's not perimenopause. Spending 4 days and 3 of those 4 days without medication planning. How can I get to the pharmacy to get my meds because I've run out when you haven't run out? That's not normal. Anyways, I'm going to do another video today because I wanted to talk about the difference between young onset and elder Alzheimer's because they're very different.